tradition of the ring ceremony. Incredibly special. And what a season they can look back on. And this crowd, this arena is ready to cheer on their team tonight. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Fears, Sadiq Bey out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Misi in at the 5 spot. And for the Mavericks, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's George, then it's MP, and it's Irving in at the 2. Well, Coach, there's no better feeling than getting a new season underway. That's so true. We've been waiting for a while, haven't we, B.A.? There's a lot of excitement surrounding this season. Glad it's finally here, and I'm glad.
Once we get back in the blueprint, and Matthew was said, you know what, I want to come back. You know, that's step number 1. This is awesome. We're going to continue chasing special moments with Matthew and his teammates, our 4. But one of our top priorities was let's recharge that corner room. Well, we had 2 picks in this draft. Pick 13 was a bonus pick. It was from Atlanta. So as we go through this process, there's a group of us that get together every morning, and we spend probably 2.5, 3 hours with Sean every morning, starting right there at the end of February, all the way to draft day. And we're going to begin the blueprint of free agency, who we sign back, all that leads into the draft. But what we determined is this, okay, with the 29, it's probably better is the corners we like in this draft probably go for 13. So let's say it's the kid from LSU who, I forget where he went, Kansas City traded up with him. Let's say that was our guy. We wanted to recharge. We had a good yes. We weren't going to be able to supply that corner room with even the 13th pick. So, okay, let's pivot. Let's pivot to 29. Here's what doing the QB this year does for us, right? There's an element that we are able to get a possible successor, come in and hey, earn equity, be a backup. But what it does in the future is this.
We get to be on the ball. And it's going to be New Orleans off the tip. Bey outside. Pass to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Bey. And George with some nice D. And Dallas with possession. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Inside. And it's blocked by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Bey from downtown. Kessler with a rebound. Bey against George. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Yep, count it.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. In terms of his team's scouting report, Zion Williamson is at the top of it. He raved about Zion's blend of skill and strength, telling me, I don't think there's a stronger guy in our league. Plus, he can put it on the deck and finish at an elite level. Zion is like a freight train coming right down the lane. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. 4 on the clock. Williamson, no good. Pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williamson with a screen on Irving. Williamson up top. There's a screen for 3. Fears. Kessler with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Antetokounmpo finds MP. Launches it. A shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Pass to Fears. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Up top Bay, George defending. There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From deep, MP. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, I think going back to the first one, there's probably different levels in the spectrum of
good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Dallas leading by 3. They've got Daniel Gafford. MP is out there with Max Christie. Then it's Flag, and it's Martin in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
mind the lanes.
I think we traded for him because he didn't want to be on the Bucks no more. So we kind of traded for him. My front office made an offer he couldn't turn down.
Well, when you watch MP, you can see the burst he has on the floor. Very explosive young player.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen for 3. Drains the triple.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
To the inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Fears. He's scoreless. Outside Jones. No good from outside.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in
defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And here's New Orleans now, after Dallas' three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Fears. There's the 3. Can't get.
See that?
Yes, that's nice. Incredible.
0 for 3 in this one. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Flag. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Timeout.
Hey,
Timeout.
the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, thank you. A different look for Dallas. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Gafford. Paul George comes in for Martin. Kessler, he's checked in for Dallas. MP comes in for Christie. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Takes the 3. No good there.
defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
George passes to MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Murray with it. In his last outing, 8 points for him. With 2 seconds left. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
I looked here at New Orleans. They started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first matchup. Played with a lot of energy. We'll see if it carries over into this one.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Mavericks.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Listen, when I went to Japan about a year ago, I had a...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. MP really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Trey Murphy, Eve Messi out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Fears, and it's Bay in at the 3 slot. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A.'s certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Pelicans trail by 15. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Messi. The 3 ball. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. 6 points for him.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Bay. Here's Fears. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Hart. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Steps back and shoots. Fears shot is off.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
This one for 3. And Hart with a basket on the assist by George. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
From 11 feet away, Williamson, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Irving gets it to go.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williamson outside. To the paint. Stolen by Kessler. And so it's MP making things happen for the Mavericks. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Everything here, all these animals, how much is this all worth?
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's George in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 5 to shoot. Hey! Oh, missed on the tray. The Mavericks lead by 16. Now Hart. Now Kessler. Now Hart.
What's up, that boy?
For 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Messi. Now Bay. Bucket! Dallas has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's MP. Now Irving. Hart fires! Another 3 for Dallas.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
New Orleans calls timeout. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Hello. Yes. Okay. 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 Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.
teams on top before drilling it once more.
I'm very excited because the hat is here.
Said they got you restricted on Minecraft. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Bay passes to Williamson. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, what a jam! Holding nothing back.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
From deep. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Irving. Pass to Hart. Fades and shoots. Williams grabs the board. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce.
Appreciate it.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung.
Yeah, you kept track of that.
So that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, MP.
Um, not since the last time we was playing the game together, and she was talking through the Discord or whatever we was communicating through. Wow, she good? What happened? Anything? What, something happened?
In the video, we want people to be worried about my safety, so they keep watching. Can we say it's like at least 1% injuries? No. Today, this stonefish, is the real deal. It's the most venomous fish in the world.
Did they get to like the right amount that you can get a hot
Its deadliest feature, 13 spines that contain enough venom to kill an adult, even an adult.
What's it? Work or some? It's about work or some shit. She all right? Oh, okay.
Spines that contain enough venom to kill an adult, even an adult who acts like a child and wears a bandana. Why are we doing this?
Because it tastes good.
As deadly as it is, the venom is just a defense mechanism. So with precision and experience, our chef can prepare the fish and, you'll probably be fine.
Mr. Le Van Fu, thank you for having us today. We are at the restaurant in which you are the head chef, the main man. In your restaurant, and please be honest, how many people have died? What I would love to do, I'm super curious about this fish. It's ugly, it's expensive, it's fairly rare.
So it's going to cost $1,250,000 per kilogram.
Around $50 per kilogram. Would you let us see you take it apart in the kitchen? I want to see a little bit of the filleting process.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, let's go.
The stonefish will first be skinned. It has its deadly, venomous spines and mouth removed by one of the head chef's skilled sacrificial apprentices. Do not try this at home. The now unrecognizable fish will be prepared two ways: a Hong Kong style steaming with soy sauce and grilled with chili salt.
Right here, stonefish prepared two ways, and we could die, but probably not.
I trust the chef.
First dish, grilled stonefish fillet with chili salt. It's quite straightforward. Grill the fillet for 10 minutes. When it's half done, spread a blend of minced garlic and shallots, fresh chilies, dried shrimp peas, ground white pepper, and tons of other spices that I'm not going to list out. After that, hit the grill once more and serve.
Oh, it's heavy. That itself is like already a half a pound or a pound. All right, I don't know the best way. I think we can kind of just rip it apart. This is my first bite ever of stonefish.
Same.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Wow. The outside, obviously, there's fried shallots and a lot of pepper. The fish is kind of chewy in the raw sense. It's just kind of soft and spongy. It doesn't taste like super cooked.
Does it taste like chicken to you?
No. Not at all.
You should try it with the sauce.
Are you one of those people, if you got like $100 steak, you still put ketchup on it?
Totally.
Yeah, my girlfriend did too. We almost broke up over that. It's a great time. So I'm very blessed and happy to be here. You're pretty good. How's it going, guys? There you go, man. Yeah, I think this is a long way from home, but it's going to feel like home here shortly. So I I'm glad they're here to experience it with me.
Our second dish, steamed stonefish. The chef places the remaining on a plate with a mixture of 6 different soy sauces. Then the steam. He adds shredded carrots, scallions, some herbs, and vermicelli long bean noodles, almonds, stewed carbohydrates that resemble rich skin.
This is the stomach of the fish.
It's a huge stomach. And guess what I found?
The liver! The size is incredible.
How you doing?
Super chewy.
Wow, I feel like I drank a mouthful of ocean water. Okay, let's switch. You can have that. I'll take the stomach.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What's happening? Why is this expensive? Layer of chewyiness, layer of fattiness, and it looks like a big tumor. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to put that on the side. Now, I don't know what is up or down. I don't know what is ahead. Wait, you think those are teeth?
Yeah, this is the teeth, right?
No, those are part of the fin. I mean, this just looks like a fucking nightmare. You know, a teleporter breaks down all your molecules and then puts it back together on the other side.
I know what you mean.
It looks like someone put a stonefish in a teleporter, and then on the other side it just came out like this. You know, they took off the biggest fillet and they fried it, and this is just everything else. So everything's technically cooked, and it's up to you to try to pick it out.
Vietnamese suck on both.
You suck on both. You're the only speaking for all Vietnamese.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Well, it's only 14 games.
This game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Paul George. Irving is out there with MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward. It's good.
And that's a defensive miscue there. You can't let Irving get that kind of position inside.
Pass to Leonard. Fires from deep. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
1:19 left in the first quarter, and that one's good by Giannis.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Right now, let's take...
Around $1,000 for one bird. A meal fit for a king.
A moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach, and Jason Kidd said Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. MP.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they didn't have much of a problem with these guys.
Sit out of there.
And quite frankly, you wouldn't expect them to. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Paul George and Kawhi going at it is hilarious to me.
Over George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Mavericks ahead, up by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Like most bird dishes, the animal is dispatched, feathered, and clean. Are these doves from the wild?
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Max Christie. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Flag in at the small forward position.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Garland for 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
And Gafford throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that
This nigga dunked it back with one hand. That's crazy.
Just
bro.
over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Leonard, he's checked in for Sanders. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Hardaway. Dallas also making some changes. George is checked in for Martin. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Christie. Now, here is Irving. In the corner, George with it. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Dallas with the 3. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up. I'll be right there, reclining fully right next to you.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
That's a 2 for Mathurin. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Yeah, you got to love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
Outside, George. In the corner, it's Gafford. MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Back to Leonard. To the inside. Gafford with the steal. MP deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's Dallas in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Someone left the window. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Where's the perimeter, D? I see no sense of urgency, and those boys are getting scorched.
Big fella, you might be able to guard the perimeter better right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's take a step back.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball
Man,
out of his hands,
ass.
but that's a difficult challenge.
My boy was looking like, huh? He thought I was going to throw. He thought I was going to toss that thing. I'll be catching him with that mellow move, bro.
Dallas leading by
Motherfucker
23.
quick jab be dangerous.
Got Wade. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Outside Mathurin. And here's Leonard. Still scoreless. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's George on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hart's got his third assist on the night. And so Garland will bring it up for the Clippers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home.
Be the competitor in Leonard, matching the three from the other end.
Now, here's
Let's go.
He's got 25.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Garland with it, defended by Hart.
Nope.
And it's sent back by Kessler. And here's Leonard from three. And it's Leonard again missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here's MP for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 28 points for the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Bounce pass from Garland. And here's Leonard from three. Again, Leonard missing.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Here's Garland. Paul George making his last shot. Good defense by MP.
Tried to act like I fouled him and shit. Oh, soft ass nigga.
On the wing, Irving.
Get him, Irving. Puss.
There's the three.
God
the shot
damn
will
it.
not fall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Wade outside. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Mathurin for three. Knocks down the three ball. Matherin's got 5.
And for a classic two-guard like Matherin, you have to knock down threes with consistency.
Get in there, Irving.
From deep, Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. Outside, Matherin lets it go from deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Dallas, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork. And there have been 2 very different
I'm out for the rest of the quarter. I had enough.
Today. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Giannis, what an impressive scoring performance for you tonight. What was the key?
No, I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job finding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be selfish, try to wait for my time to offensive end.
Giving all the credit to his teammates. What a selfless guy. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, MP.
Like sweet taste to it. It's not like from sugar.
Oh, here's a little bit of meat.